Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Scotland. I'm a covenant partner of Dunamis Embassy Penal, and I would like to give my testimony how Dunamis had a big impact on my life and the role that God played in my life. I came into Dunamis Embassy about 2 to 3 years ago, and when I came to Dunamis, I was not a safe person or anything like that. I was living outside there in the world, doing things of the world, smoking, drinking, liming, using words that a Christian person not supposed to actually use, like cursing and sexual words and stuff like this, flirting and stuff like this. And when I came to Dunamis Embassy, all that completely changed. My whole life completely changed. When I came to Dunamis, I was a broken vessel. Somebody who don't know right from wrong. I used to think that the wrong things that I doing in life was the right thing, but it was not the right thing. It was the wrong thing. This year, 2020, 29 of July, a tree fall on my home, and the first person I look to call is my family. And when I mean family, I didn't mean family that I was born into, like brothers or sisters. I'm talking about family, Dunamis family. I call my Dunamis family, and they came to my rescue. They bought food stuff for us, me and my little daughter. Before I came into Christianity, I to get invited to a crusade. It was a 3-night crusade. I ended up going to the last night crusade. And actually I didn't really want to go in, but I was forced into going. And there I met Apostle Richard Jones, Apostle Simeon Lewis, Prophetess Sherian Naltu, and Evangelist Latoya Joseph. But before I came to Dunamis, I already know about all of them because I heard so much about this apostle, the evangelist, this prophetess. I heard it from a friend of mine who did invite me to the crusade. And I said to myself, I had to find this church. I had to find this church. So I called them up and said, hey, which one this church is? He said, Tunapuna. I said, well, Tunapuna. I said, I don't know Tunapuna. I don't know the travel to Tunapuna. So the person called me back and he told me, well, they have a branch in Penal. I said, all right. So he gave me the apostle number. I called, and Apostle Richard Jones gave me direction to find the sanctuary. And here is which part I is ever since. And here is which part I will be until, God ready to remove me from the earth, and that wouldn't be anytime soon because I have a lot of work to get there. My home is being rebuilt. I work no way from since January this year. I wasn't working anyway, and God is doing good thing in my life. He building a home for me. He providing provision for me. Like I said earlier, I work no place. I see how good God is. He provide provision for me and stuff, clothes when I didn't have, shoes on my feet when I didn't have. And the good thing about it is I have family. Family that I could always depend on, family that I could always trust. For instance, like Dunamis Lakaibi, Altia Lakaibi. The most wonderful woman anybody can ask, as a friend, as a mother, as a comforter. She always did. Any little topic or any little thing, but I could always call she. I could always call Prophetess Lal too. I could always call Apostle Richard Jones or Apostle Simeon Lewis Jones. I could always call them, and they're always there. It don't have a time that I never call and they never answer. They're always available. They always give you words of comfort, inspiration, because basically if I didn't get pushed into Dunamis Embassy, I don't know where I would be. I probably been lying, drinking, smoking, using foul words, stuff like that. But I thank God. I thank God that I am in a family that loves me and care about me. So I don't really have no use for the world outside there, outside there toxic, a lot of bad things going on outside there. Dunamis changed my life in a big way. And it had a big impact on my life and on my daughter's life. She more obedient. From before she wasn't really like an obedient child, she did a lot of problems and things, Mommy I want this, mommy I want that and stuff like that. But now, she obedient, she listens to me when I speak to her. She listens to Prophetess Val too. And everybody around us is so loving and kind. And I want to thank God. Most of all, most important, I want to thank God for everything He doing in my life, the home that I've been in. I thank Him. I thank Him for having His hands on my life, even when I was outside there in the world, just caring about my own way, with my own sinful things, I thank God that, He found me. He found me because I wasn't looking to God or anything like that, I didn't know much better, but now that I'm in a place that I know better, I know right from wrong. And I know God will never leave us, He will never forsake us or anything like that. So guys, basically my testimony. And I want to encourage everyone outside there who living in the world, to seek God. You wouldn't regret it at all. You wouldn't regret it. Seeking after God, seeking after righteousness. Because God is a God of righteousness. Look at the things. Sometimes stay at home and study if people really go to think about life without God. Where we all will be. Because God is the source of everything. God is the source of life, the source of our existence. We cannot exist without God. Without God in life is just meaningless. It's like a big puff of smoke. Just blow up and just disappear. But with God in your life, you can never ever go wrong. My name is Maria Scotland and I'm from Dunamis Embassy Penal. For the kingdom of God, it's not a matter of talk but a matter of power.